All right, so y'all get mad when I be calling y'all fat, despite the fact that it's the truth trying to sell the tea. So I'm gonna take a softer approach. Girl, get up right now, go look in the mirror, and if you need the tea, drop down in the description box, click the link, and buy the tea. How was that? Nessa girl, y'all thought I forgot about y'all, but I have not. Life has just been kicking my ass, and as I clear things off my plate, I am getting slowly back on the saddle. I just caught up on the last two episodes of Love and Marriage Huntsville, and baby, we don't like that Tiffany, bitch. We got to talk about Martel and Van, and bitch, catch this tea. How about Letitia tired ass cousin Nakisha with the red raggedy country ass roller set gonna call herself sending me an email getting me together, baby. Oh, I'm gonna read that email for you. Wanna talk about it? Here you go. Now, so girl, I'm in here. It's 8:30. I just got through catching up on the last two episodes of Married to Medicine. Lord have mercy. I'm backed up over there too. Part 3 of the reunion. Love and Marriage Huntsville. The last two episodes. And I'm just going to skim over 2 episodes ago, and I'll go into detail on the most current episode. So from 2 episodes ago, I'm here to say we don't like Tiffany. Sayonara, bitch. We don't want you. I just... She's giving me a Kenya Morty. You know what I'm saying? Just real. I'm finna come in, throw daggers and darts, and then pretend like I don't know why people are upset about what I said. Listen, you can't lack that much damn self-awareness that you thought it was okay to make mention of remembering somebody via their husband being with another woman and being like, oh, that wasn't me. Like, come on. Like, Carlos, you can do better. Carlos, you can do better. I expect more from you, friend. The predictable villains with the old predictable plays from that old tired ass playbook. We've seen it already. I mean, what are we on, like season 14 of Housewives? Season 10 of Love and Hip Hop? Season 8 of Married to Medicine? Season 23 of Basketball Wives? We've seen it already. We don't want Tiffany. We don't want her. 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 We don't want no more damn Giselle Bryant. The light-skinned girl with the passive aggressive shade, and then I don't know why she don't like me. No. Van and Martel sit down at the park. You know, that was a very good conversation that they had. You know, it's funny because Martel is... I'm trying to find a way to love Martel, right? And I definitely am going to give credit when credit is due. And I would definitely say that Martel is making small strides, right? He is making small strides in the area of accountability. And I realized, with Martel, you've got to talk to him in such a delicate way that he doesn't get defensive. And if you can talk to him, you know, delicately like tissue paper, then you can actually get somewhere with him. But when you try to nail him to the cross and hold him firmly accountable, that's when he starts deflecting and gets all defensive. Something that I missed in my last Love and Marriage Huntsville video that's very poignant that I wanted to mention, and I'm so mad I didn't do it in my last video. At their counseling session, Martel brought up, at the co-parenting session, he brought up that when Melody was going through what it is he was putting her through, she had a support system, meaning him, that he was still in the house, still financial provider, so on and so forth. And then he went on to say, you know, now I am going through something and I have nobody. Bitch, quiet as I kept you, quiet as it's kept, bitch. You had a whole damn large order of coleslaw round the corner and up the bend. What happened to Ariane Curry? Like, bitch, did I miss something? What do you mean you have nobody? You basically tore up your entire home. You lost your entire family over Ariane Curry. Where is she at? Where is she at? You're not supposed to have somebody. You're supposed to have every woman. She's every woman. Shagan, Ariane. Like, but didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you that's how it always worked? This shit is so predictable. There was an old lady sitting under a tree. She called me over and she said to me, the fastest way to lose a man is to have a baby from him, number one. And number two, for you young hoes that don't understand, if he cheat with you and the relationship be over, when he's now available to be with you, it will never happen because y'all's relationship was predicated on a cheap thrill. And now that Melody is no longer an obstacle, it's no longer a thrill. See, you, and I said this in an earlier video, you was only providing the side orders while she was the main dish. And now that man is hungry. And what is he going to do with a damn bowl of coleslaw? Starve. And that's what he's over there doing. So not only did the man say you was a peasant, not only did the man deny you up and down, embarrass you and want a paternity test, now the man say you ain't even there. Now I don't know if that's his doing or her doing. For all we know, Ariane Curry could have told this man to go kick rocks. And she went and saw Iyanla and got her life together. And I see she's selling her little dresses and stuff online. I ain't talked to her no time soon. Maybe she'll call me and we can catch up and I'll finally get that damn interview. But what do you mean you don't have nobody? Major Harris said, it takes a fool to learn that love don't love nobody. Love don't love nobody. Sorry, y'all. Somebody was calling us trying to get to my house. That was an important call. And it's not a nigga. It's a friend who dog I'm babysitting. Anyway, Marsau talks to Jaylin in that episode. I'm going to tell y'all something. I think, and I've said this before in previous videos, black businesses fail hiring inexperienced, unqualified family and friends. Jaylin never had any business being hired as the general manager. At best, Jaylin should have been hired as an assistant manager who trained up under a general manager under the idea that he would be the eyes and ears and that he would one day take over the general manager position. When he and Marsau had a conversation, Marsau said that, or Jaylin suggested, how about you hire an assistant manager with restaurant experience to help train me? Now, if that's not some upside down pyramid power shit, I don't know what is. So you mean to tell me that you finna bring me in, you're probably going to pay me less than you're paying Jaylin for me to pour all of my experience into him, for him to be my boss. If that don't sound like a big ball of resentment, I don't know what is. It was just a poor decision from the beginning. And I just think that is where black people oftentimes fail when we get to opening up these restaurants and these lounges, thinking that all we got to do is fry some chicken and serve some drinks and that everything is going to be copacetic. No, 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 no. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. And then now they're frustrated with this boy. But like Kimmi said in the next episode, you know, not that Marsau intentionally did it, but Jaylin was set up for failure. Quiet as it's kept, you know, you're making these recommendations and complaints to Marsau and to Tisha either, but they had not revealed to us that they had proper restaurant management experience either. Well, quiet as well, shit, it's evident. The fact that they're going out and hiring somebody else to pour into you suggests that they don't have it either. It just was a big No. He should have been the marketing manager. He should have been the assistant manager. He should have started off as the shift manager. I'm the firm believer that anybody who manages a restaurant needs to once have worked in every position in that damn restaurant. The janitor, the toilet cleaner, the cook, the line cook, the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? If they're having a conundrum in the kitchen because the food ain't coming out on time, Jalen, because of his lack of experience, doesn't even know where the breakdown in the pipeline is, because he doesn't know what the pipeline is supposed to look like. Like, Marsau, I get what you tried to do, and I think it was very honorable what you did, and offering a family member a job and putting family on, but we also have to put family in a position to succeed, so we therefore can succeed. I think that Jaylin needs to be demoted to assistant manager, and a general manager needs to be brought in that he can apprentice under for a while, and then you could, find a reason to fire that person or whatever once Jaylin is brought up to speed. But that's just my professional opinion. From all the restaurants I ate out of and ran. Destiny's divorce. I called that damn divorce. Back when I interviewed Melody. Down to the YouTube, I called it divorce. I knew something was wrong. Destiny was filming and we was not seeing any of the chicken man. Now, here's the thing that's throwing me, right? I get that, things happen. But Destiny is giving me a real, I don't want to talk about it. It ain't none of y'all business. Which in real life, it isn't. But this kind of ain't real life, because this is a reality TV show, and bitch, we nosy. We want to know what the hell happened. Everybody else marital business done been splattered all across the damn TV. Hell, it ain't like it could damage your marriage, because your marriage is already over. So spill the damn tea. What done happened? Now, something is giving me, Destiny is slightly embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all think it was cheating? You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because Mel did something on the next episode. Well, if he's a cheater, is he known for being a cheater? Because if he's not a cheater, then we're not going to worry about this other woman that could have just been business. Melody, everybody's not Martel. You know what I'm saying? Even down to you suggesting Tisha to take Marsau to Dr. Francis and so on and so forth. Everybody's husband ain't cheating. I always got an incompatibility from Destiny and LeBaric. I always did. I always got that Destiny was a bit more mature, a bit more progressive, a bit more successful, a bit more ambitious. I got that from her, and I also got that she would always be dragging LeBaric along the way. I'm with Kimmi when she said, I hate that the marriage ended, but I'm glad, or I hope that you're in a good place, and I hope that you're healthy and happy, so on and so forth. But y'all, we want to know the damn tea. Huntsville people, if y'all know the tea was going on with the chicken man and the hair lady, please email me at funky.dineva.com or drop down funky.dineva@funky.dineva.com or drop down in the in the comments and spill the tea, because the people want to know what all the hell is going on. Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. I'm going to call Miss Wanda J. Blige. I'm going to call you as soon as I get off the line, and Miss Wanda going to tell it. All right? I already got it fixed. Don't even worry about it. All right. So the new episode opens up with Destiny going in the bathroom, and she sheds a tear. She's going through the motions. Her friend comes in there to comfort her and says, girl, it's old. And Destiny's like, yeah, it may be old, but it's still new, and I still have feelings. I 100% agree. Tiffany was wrong. It was messy. It just wasn't the polite, nice thing to do, especially when you're coming into a new group of women. Tiffany also revealing the whole monstrous vaping thing. It felt abrupt. Now, whether or not there was 45 minutes of other conversation that was cut out that led to that, I hope so, for the sake of painting Tiffany as a decent human being and not some abrupt, brash, harsh bitch. I hope there was, but hey. Tisha gets to Houston, and Marsau comes in talking business. You know, those Scott brothers, there's some very ambitious brothers, and they seem to be very focused and set in their ways. And I love Tisha said, well, you know, I want to squeeze a little bit of romance in. You know, let me take some of this off your plate. Here's the thing, guys, you know, and different strokes for different folks. I had a conversation with a friend one time, a fellow YouTuber, who revealed to me, you know, how much money they were making, and they were making a lot of money. But the same YouTuber expressed to me that they were working really hard and that they felt like they were burning out. And I was like, well, dude, I mean, you don't necessarily need that much money per month. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be work-life balance, y'all. And y'all often hear me say, you know, just as long as my card go through for the things that I like to do and I got a little bit that I can save, I'm good. I don't have to make $1 million a month. I don't have to make $1 million a year. It would be nice, but I'm not going to work myself to the bone for it. You know what I'm saying? Life is meant to be lived. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Life is meant to be experienced, not spending all your time chugging away. And I'm going to tell you something. I use my father as a cautionary tale. My father worked, always worked. He deferred and postponed his happiness for retirement. My father was retired for 5 years and then died of cancer. You know what I'm saying? So I weep for him for the life unlived, because he deferred it all, working. And when you look back at it, when you have to reconcile your life at them pearly gates and they running your register receipt, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, was it all worth it? Because, you know, you did all of this working in preparation for 40 years of pleasure, but you only got 5. So was it worth it at the end of the day? And that's something y'all got to think about. And that's something that Marsau and Maurice got to think about and work on. Because that scene that Maurice and Kimmi had when they were talking about prioritizing Marsau, prioritizing family, and Maurice was just steadfast on, I gotta do. No, you don't have to do. And because you are an entrepreneur and you do run your own business, it is okay if you adjust your goals. It's okay sometimes. You got to prioritize what's most important. And is that business most important, or is the trajectory that your son supposed to be on and the quality time that you spend with your son the most important? You took that damn boy from his mama, citing that he needed to be with his daddy these other years. In about 4 years, he'll be going off to college and won't want to spend no time with your ass at all. Okay? Then he'll be getting married and starting a family of his own. You need to take full advantage of these 4 years and nurture him as a father. Whatever business goals you got for that credit scam center you running over there, or whatever type of ticket clinic you trying to start with that little piece of law degree you got, you can push that shit back 2 years. You can push some of them goals back. You can push some of them financial goals back. You wanted to hit 600,000 this year. Okay, maybe you hit 400 and you hit 600 next year. It don't have to be done today. Or tomorrow, for that matter. Adjust that shit and fit your family in appropriately. Because see, I'm going to tell you what you're going to mess around and do. You're going to mess around and spend so much time working. And Kimmi going to get so used to being neglected that she's already pre-warned you and left in the dark that she's going to check out. And when women check out, they don't check back in. And I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know. Well, what I have to always hear on the phone from all my female friends when they don't checked out and stepped out on their husbands. Okay. Because women do step out just as much as the men's. Trust and believe me. Maurice gets mad about Tiffany blurting out the Monsters vaping thing at the table. I think Kimmi handled that very well by not asking questions, which would have then prolonged that conversation. But I don't blame him for getting upset, you know. It just was unnecessary. And it's not like he was breaking into cars. It's not like he was gang banging in Little Rock. It's not like he was getting drunk and skipping school. We do live in a new era. They sell them cheap little carcinogenic ass smoke sticks at the damn gas station. And it's what the kids are doing. It's what they're doing. Is it the end of the world? No. Is it desirable behavior? No. But welcome to technology and welcome to 2020, 2021. Marsau meets with Uncle Mike. Okay, so I think I left off talking about Tisha and Marsau and Uncle Mike them. It wasn't a whole lot to talk about at that scene other than the fact that Uncle Mike, in a very classy kind of way, didn't appreciate Marsau blaming him for Scott Manor not being what it needed to be, and Tisha moving the closet and moving the garage and all. It really wasn't much there to talk about. I already talked about Jaylin and Kimmi. Jaylin and Kimmi having a conversation about him being the manager. Now, y'all gonna have to help me out with this. I love how successful the cigar situation went. The whole black lounge, black chocolate in a bottle thing went. The party. I love that the Ready for Love people came out. They're all label mates or network mates. So it was good seeing all those people. But we got to talk about Letitia and this lady in her red dress. Johnny Gill would be pleased. Was Tisha out there crying or was something in her eye? I'm going to give my girl the benefit of the doubt and say one of her eyelashes was in her eye. Or whatever the case may be. And I'm going to reserve my comments for a later day. I'm going to have to let some things unfold first before I really, dissect that scene. Just because I got to save this energy for that bitch with the red rinse. But Maurice and Kimmi at the thing getting ready to meet Kiowa. There's no better way to put it than it was just jacked up all the way around. Like, Maurice should have canceled that dinner, or he should have canceled his meeting with that lawyer, or he should have told them, instead of us doing it at 3 o'clock, can we do it for 6 o'clock for dinner? Because to leave Kimmi there alone with Kiowa, that is problematic as hell. And I'm going to tell you something. Because I have a firm grasp on how human nature works. Despite the fact that Kiowa may be cordial, she may be nice, she may grow to be, friendly with Kimmi for the sake of Monster, she don't like her. All right? She's already formed in her head that this lady was sleeping with my damn husband or dating while we were still together. Those feelings don't dissipate overnight. Kiowa's mind has not been changed on that. She's just decided to let it go and move the hell on. If that's what she thought, that's what she thinks, okay? So to now leave her there alone with this woman that she already don't too much care for, to have a conversation with her about her child that she pushed out of her body, that's problematic as hell. And the fact that Maurice was blind enough to do that, like, you keep putting Kimmi in these uncomfortable situations, and bruh, it's gonna come back to bite your ass in the ass if you are not careful. But baby, let's move on to the main event, baby. So last night, I was going through my email, and for some reason, my email server has stopped sending emails to my phone. And so I'm backed up on a lot of emails. So I'm cleaning out my email box, and I find an email that says Nikisha, and it says Letitia family. So I'm like, oh shit, this somebody from Huntsville finna give me the tea. Baby, it was Letitia's cousin with the red rinse, honey, and she called herself Get Me Together. Now, why she chose to send me this damn email, I don't know. But I'm finna read y'all what she wrote me, then I'm gonna read her. All right. She says, oh, baby, there are so many things that you have completely wrong about the conversation between me and Kimmi. And there are also so many things that you have completely wrong about me. 2 exclamation marks. Now, if you would like to clarify any of these false things, you can most definitely get them straight, capital letters, from the horse's mouth. I'm not on IG much, but you can also find me on Facebook. That in itself tells you so much more about me than what you're attempting to project. By the way, contradictory is not in any way a big word. It is actually a very simple word that's quite common. Also, let me say this as well. I think that you are quite funny and hilarious. I laughed at most of your commentary, but there are many things that you just completely missed the mark on entirely. Double exclamation mark. 1, I never, all caps, ever had a problem with subject-verb agreement. I help other people learn the rules that apply. I never lived in the projects. You see, all of Letitia's family didn't grow up that way. I've never been hood or ghetto, but I can go there if need be. So at least know what you're talking about if you're going to attempt to speak on someone. I am very educated, and I became a college professor at 26 years old. You have so many preconceived notions that are completely false, all caps, about Letitia's family. Neither was it my first time on the show. Oh, and that wasn't a roller set either, honey. It was hot as hell out there, and we waited for hours. So no, I didn't have any rollers in my head at all, boo. Just get it right. That's all. Nikisha Darba Jabbar. Mama said she was a professor at 26, baby. If you call working at Job Corps teaching cosmetology 101 a professor, then okay, girl, we see you, Professor Ogilvy. Nikisha, listen. Listen, girl. I'm going to take the high road. Well, you didn't go low, so there's no reason for me to go low. Girl, get out your bag. Get out your bag and into a beautician's chair, okay? You need to be more concerned with your hair breaking off from that red Kool-Aid rinse than any damn thing I said about you on the damn YouTube video. It's not like the words that I say is going to make the world look at you any different, girl. If you teach in college, then go ahead and teach it. Although I think your ass teaching at Dudley's hair school for the blind, but that's just me. And that's maybe one of my preconceived notions that I got wrong about you. I'm only going based on what we've seen on this show, baby. And that conversation that you and Kimmi had, for number one, it was none of your damn business. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And you threw out that it was, contradictory. Well, what was contradictory? Because you were sitting up there from what we saw on the television expecting Kimmi to lie on behalf of Letitia. So I'm not quite understanding what, other than me coming for your physical appearance and maybe lumping you in the ghetto box, that you take issue with, so much so that you was moved to send me an email at whatever time you sent me. I just seen the damn shit. Nevertheless, all you did was made yourself a damn target, because every time you come across my screen, I'm gonna light your damn ass up. Baby, you too damn sensitive to be on this damn TV screen. If my little piece of YouTube video making fun of your ass sent you to send that damn email, Professor, shouldn't you have some papers to be graded, or some damn COVID compliance to be damn working on, and not right here bothering me? I mean, baby, you was bothered down to the roller set, baby. Mama defended everything from her education to where she stayed down to the roller set. Okay, well, you know what? While we on that topic of the roller set, since you're talking about it, you actually need some Rogaine, because it was kind of thin down to the damn bottom, Miss Cosmetology Professor. I'm going to stop while I'm in here. Nikisha, girl, get out your bag. It ain't that real. And I see you down to Black when I come to Huntsville. I've been telling Marsau them I'm going to come to Black for the longest. I got people that live in Huntsville. And when I come to Huntsville, I don't want no hard damn feelings, okay? We going to laugh. We going to slap five. And it's going to be what it is. Red roller set and all. And I'll call y'all later. Bah!